There was this garage area out in the backyard. I was on the phone with my dad, and then I was describing this grapefruit tree. It had these massive grapefruits that was lying here in the nook of the tree, and as I was talking on the phone, like two of them fell down. One like more regular size, but there was some that's like the size, like larger than the size of your head, like a pumpkin size, and then there was some that was like more regular, but like big regular. That was like kind of yellowish. These ones sort of more green. But then like I went outside, and there was, or maybe I remembered from earlier, this thing I climbed in. I feel like it was like some wooden structure, like a chimney of some sort, but wooden. And then I climbed up here, and I fished out of here. Well, I could see from where I was standing here, I could see there was like some window here, and I could see that there were these oyster mushrooms growing in there. They looked enormous and wonderful. And when I climbed up here, I started pulling them out. Some of them were quite weird looking, like little long bits. Yeah, and they had like, some of them had like roots that came out. These long bits, it almost seemed like an anemone or something. It was like moving a bit. So I was collecting all of the, and this was quite slimy actually, this one. But I thought, well, it's fine, they're all the same. And I put them in a pile somewhere. Somebody was walking by me as I was talking about these oyster mushrooms, and I know that we're thinking that I must be careful, I don't know. But I knew there were oyster mushrooms because I had some experiment with them, but apparently that taken a really long time to take shape again in there, or to grow back. But they had grown in there before. There was about the house that my parents were in, that they had sold their house there, but this was in their house in Pasadena. They had a house in Pasadena that they were living in. And then I thought, well, why don't I go visit them more frequently? They're just here in Pasadena. I should go stop by after work. And I was thinking I must go do that, but I was on the phone with my dad, but then thinking, well, Dad must have hung up and gotten bored with me at some point. There was another bit where I was planting things. It was like I was trying to plant things in a field, but looking down there was, well, it was actually some exercise that somebody thought it's good for your back. And what it was is you take a bunch of potatoes in a bag, in like a big plastic bag, put a bunch of potatoes in there, and then you put the bag around your arm. You put your arms through these holes, and then you have the bag hanging off the back of you like that, with a bunch of potatoes in it. And then part of the exercise is that you have to plant it. The whole bending down. I don't know how you reach. Maybe you have another bag of potatoes next to you, because this stays on your back, these potatoes, and part of the exercise is that you have to bend down and like get back up with this heavy bag on top of your back. And I was looking at it, and then I guess it didn't really matter where exactly you planted it, but the person who was instructing us had some idea, but then when I was looking down, it was like a duvet or sheets on the ground, and the top was folded over like this, and I saw the people had saw it there, but then I thought, well, what happens in this little foldy over part? And then I thought, well, it makes sense to plant through there. I was gonna hold it in or something, like, but I already stuck. I had like that little you know, when you get that little utensil, what is it called? That's curved like this, to dig into the ground. You spit it into the ground, and then it makes a hole. I'd already done that, and I'd already cut through the duvet in that area. And then I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But then I was trying to convince myself that this was the right thing to do.